Hello and welcome to the South Fiordland Bush Flying Tour. If you're new to me and this video series, check in the description below and there is a link to the episode in the series which will tell you all about it, where we are and where you can get a copy of all this South Fiordland scenery as well. There are some things which you won't find outside of South Fiordland, such as the ban on eating lasagna before 8 o'clock. As far as I know, things like that don't exist anywhere else in the world. And also what doesn't exist anywhere else in the world is some of the places that fjord tours want you to take an aeroplane to. Yeah, with this next one on the tour, the brochure says our next stop of the day is at the hillside camp. Set in a small mountain valley, this is home to a religious community who, in order to feel closer to heaven, have a strict rule of always being at least 1,000 feet above sea level. This has meant they needed some unique living arrangements and also a rather unique airport to service the community. So your pilot will be landing on the elevated metal runway built into the hillside, which is an interesting experience. Yeah, interesting experience. Yeah, that would be one way of putting it. Although, to be honest, it's not that hard really, especially if you've been here once and know what it looks like. And it does look like it did again in X-Plane 11, because when I was checking things I found that the main structure had moved a little bit. Nothing seemed to have changed in WED, so I don't know why, but I think I've managed to fix it and put it back where it's supposed to be. It's not the only thing to have moved in this whole South Fiordland scenery, so I'm not sure what's happening there. Triple did promise a new version of WED when X-Plane 12 goes to the final release, so perhaps there is a slight issue with the way X-Plane interprets information from an old version of WED. Don't know, but at least I can call it a learning experience, and it taught me I've got something else to look out for when I start converting all my New Zealand scenery for X-Plane 12. Well, actually, this whole experience of converting South Fiordland has been quite educational for me. Not so much in finding out what X-Plane 12 can do, but more finding out what it can't do. Specifically techniques that don't work anymore, so teaching me a bit about that, so that's still very useful to know. Anyway, so here's our runway. So welcome to the hillside camp, and everybody who likes living at least 1,000 feet above sea level. I think they're considerably more than that in this scenery, so yeah, everybody should be doing okay. Just follow the taxiway around, that will take us down to the apron eventually. Try and be careful to not fall off the side of it. And also try and be careful with the transition to the apron area itself, because that's not exactly smooth and there is a bit of a bump as you go from the ramp to the apron. And then we'll go and park down this end, and yeah, this guy's always out here waiting for us, trying to sell holy rugs. Yeah, so that's the hillside camp then. Fair enough, I'll let you buy a rug if you want one, and then we'll head off on the next leg of the tour, shall we?